Hey everyone, welcome back. So, I wanted to post something today, but I did not know what I wanted to post. So, then I came up with the idea of making a sort of series, I guess. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last, but thought I would call it Yay Yaps. So, why? Um, and today I just thought I would talk about second-hand values when it comes to balisongs. So like first-hand prices compared to second-hand prices. Flipping the Nautilus today, V2. This thing has really grown on me. Gotten a real good tune on it as well. Real nice. But yeah, so I got this and that kind of made me wonder why are some balisongs so much cheaper second-hand than first-hand? Something that I've noticed is, especially on Squid Industries balisongs, that their first-hand prices are a lot higher than what they go for second-hand. Nautilus is, or not a lie, I guess. You'll probably see these go for around 150 if you go on Balisong Market on Instagram. Most sell these for like 150, 175, maybe even 200 if it's like carbon fiber and stuff. But if I were to buy a Nautilus first-hand directly from Squid Industries website, it would cost me probably over $250, around that range, which is a lot compared to what I paid for this. I paid 150 euros for this, so I guess I could say it's around $150, but not completely accurate, but it's around there, around that range. And yeah, some values tend to have an estimate, like not that big of a difference in value when it comes to the first-hand price and second-hand price. Like, I guess we could start with maybe Glider, for example. Their new stuff, or their stuff in general, really. Or I've seen people sell their like Antarctics and Arctics for hella cheap, even though they're like mint. But they're like not too far away from the first-hand price. I'm not sure like why that is. That might be because Squid has really high prices for what you get, and for example, the Nautilus just has a good price at 150 to 175. But yeah, I find it kind of weird how some bellies can cost a ton first-hand, and then maybe even be half the price second-hand. Just thought I would share my opinion on that and just really talk about the second-hand market. So I'm usually really active on Instagram, so I'm on there like almost every day, checking the market just to like look. I keep seeing these Squid Industries balisongs, for example, Krakens and Nautilus, Squid Trainers, Makos. If I were to buy a Mako first-hand, keep in mind, that would cost me what? That would cost me around $150. That's a rough estimate though, keep that in mind. That's a rough estimate. But second-hand, it costs like what? People sell them for $60 to $80. Now that's not too far, but I still find it weird. Same with the Kraken. If I were to buy a Kraken first-hand from Squid Industries website, that thing would cost me, hold up, let me adjust the plating. That would cost me around the same price as a Nautilus. Let's say $250 around there. But secondhand, based on the condition, would go for maximum $175 if it's a trainer. And of course, depending on the condition of the handles and the blade, and if the tune is good and stuff like that, if the original box is included. And yeah, I find that to be weird, because then you might as well just buy stuff from secondhand since it's cheaper. But I don't know, I just thought I would share my opinion on it. And I just find that weird how much they can go down in secondhand value when you're trying to sell it secondhand after you bought it firsthand. Same with the swordfish, actually. That just reminded me, I used to have a swordfish. If I wanted to buy one directly from Squid Industries, it would cost me what? I don't even know how much swordfishes are priced. But yeah, that doesn't matter. It's definitely a higher number than the secondhand value. Secondhand, you'll probably get one for like 70, which is really cheap. And I find that to be pretty weird. I think the Balis is also a good second example. Or maybe their second-hand values aren't as different as the first-hand values, but the Balis products are definitely harder to sell for some reason. I don't know what it is about it, but yeah, I think the fact that you buy it first-hand and then sell it second-hand can like down the price by say $20 to $50, maybe even more. And I just find that to be weird. I just wanted to share my opinion on that. If you have your own opinion on secondhand values and stuff like that, just comment down below. I'll read them. I read all the comments, since I don't really get that much comments on my videos anyways. But yeah, I guess you could call this episode 1 of Yay Yaps. So yeah, that was about it. And I'll see you in the next one.